Hi everyone, my name is Colleen Elber, and I wanted to tell a quick story about how I use OnBase every day, illustrating that we product evangelists don't just talk about the software, we actually use it too. So here at work, my primary tool, or home away from home, is Microsoft Outlook. And as a product evangelist, I get questions about our products all day long. So what happens is, I'm in Outlook, I get a request, and I know the answer is an OnBase. Well, what if I could manage all of this without ever leaving Outlook? Well, I can, by combining the power of Microsoft Outlook, OnBase, and Autonomy Idle. First, here I am in Outlook. This is my inbox. Not that of our demo, but my personal inbox. I'm putting it all out there. And in here, I've got my messages, my folders by module, my calendar, and my to-do list. This is where I work. Next, I get a request or a question. And basically, this person is asking, are redaction bitmaps supported in Unity 11.0? And sure, I've heard of redactions and bitmaps, but the two together, I'll be honest, I wasn't so sure and wanted to find out more. Well, when I don't know the answer, the first place I always go is to our product documentation. And here at Highland Software, all of our module reference guides are stored in OnBase. Thanks to our integration, OnBase is accessible directly from Microsoft Outlook. So what do? I click on my OnBase tab in my Outlook ribbon and select Document Retrieval. And there you have it, OnBase Document Retrieval right here in Microsoft Outlook. Well, then I do the hasty thing and I search all of OnBase for redaction bitmap. It's like, whoa, 131, way too many results, and lots of stuff I probably don't need. Which goes to show you that idle full text search can't do it alone. But I know OnBase. We need document types and keywords to reduce the result set. So I select a document type group of product documentation and resources, and a document type of module reference guides. And instantly, I'm down to 77 documents. This is a huge improvement, but I can do better. By adding a keyword of software version 11.0, I'm down to 10 results. Awesome. This is totally manageable. But there's more. Because Outlook integration was built on the Unity platform, I also have all of the Unity document list organization features. So I filter by score, which indicates the relevance of the result based on my full text search criteria, displaying only results with a score or a relevancy that's greater than 90. It's like, does everyone see how crazy cool this is? With that, I'm down to 3. And without even opening a single document, I'm able to tell that redaction bitmaps are probably available in the OnBase client and have something to do with the signature pad interface. So I open the first document to find a hit highlight display of exactly what I'm looking for. I then use the caret to jump through the results until I find all the information that I need. And I come to find out that a redaction bitmap is most often used with our signature pad interface to sign documents by applying an image of the signature. So I found my answer, and of course, let's not forget that I'm still in Outlook. So I copy the information that I need, close the document, close retrieval, and I'm back to the email message. I click reply to answer the question, or in this case, log on to the OnBase community and provide a response. So that's my experience. What are you searching for? How do you use OnBase in your world? I mean, I know many of you and your users experience this same scenario. You're in Outlook, you get a request, you know the answer is an OnBase. Well, all of this stuff is not only stored in our internal OnBase system here at Highland, but it's all full text searchable. Meaning that regardless of role, we're all looking for answers and we can find them from Outlook. So how do you get OnBase from Outlook, including the Autonomy Idle full text search? Well, there's no complicated deployment, no client-side configuration. To install the integration, users simply click once. And here at Highland, we provide the links to the click once install on our intranet called Mindshare. Employees simply click the link to the specific version of the integration, specific to their version of Outlook, so either 2007 or 2010. And this type of install link can just as easily be provided via an email, maybe with a simple set of instructions. It's really that easy. And search is just one scenario. All the OnBase functionality users need is right there in Outlook. In addition to retrieval, you can upload new content into OnBase and participate in workflow processes, including the ability to decision an item, even executing that ad hoc task with user interaction directly from the message notification. So all you managers out there, start approving PTO requests and purchase orders without ever leaving Outlook. And once you yourself experience this solution firsthand and realize the benefits, you'll then be able to help others see the value as well. You become the best evangelist, doing my job for me. So as I conclude, a few quick stories. About a week ago, I had the opportunity to share our OnBase and Outlook integration with some existing customers that were on site. And after the presentation, one of them came up to me and said, "I love it." I said, "Why?" And he said, "I know as the OnBase admin how great OnBase is. But as soon as I ask the user to close Outlook to access OnBase, I've lost them." Well, for this organization, the solution was Outlook integration. Based on user requirements, this is the only OnBase client they needed. No other OnBase client was required. And as a result, user adoption increased and support costs were minimized. Recently, I caught up with one of our partners and they said, "OnBase in Outlook is awesome. It wins deals." I said, "I agree, but how?" And he said, "It used to be that application enabler would always be the wow. But now, just as often, that's our integration with Outlook. It shows really well, it's packed with functionality, yet not overwhelming, and it's familiar because everyone already knows Outlook." So again, Outlook is that purpose-built interface that leaves the user in their preferred application. Yet we're able to extend the power of OnBase directly to them. And users at all levels of the organization love it. Whether it's a user conducting a search or the quick approval of an item in workflow. And finally, a few months ago, we had an analyst on site here at Highland, and I gave our standard 9-second foods demo, and he asked a lot of questions, and we talked. And at the end, the analyst said, "This is really great stuff." And I said, "Oh, thanks so much," as if I had anything to do with the development of this amazing integration. And he said, "This is exactly what users want. It's one of the most powerful integrations I've seen." Which means that if we can keep users in Outlook and give them OnBase, we've provided the best of both worlds. We've changed the game in terms of enterprise content management by delivering it to the user where they're already comfortable, already at home. And in many cases, this is Microsoft Outlook, and we should lead with this. For more information on OnBase integration for Microsoft Outlook 2007 or 2010, or full text indexing server for Autonomy Idle, visit the products community at highland.com/community.